Paul Box, Scotts Valley Responsible Local Development Political Action Committee. I have two major topics. One, I would just like to rebut a comment from Mr. Bustici. Mr. Bustici made the claim that he's received only $200 from the Marani family during the last two campaigns, which is blatantly false.
Believe me,
it has to do with the fact that I'm asking you to recuse yourself from this discussion, so it is germane.
But that's not what I said. I said from Vic Marani. So
you want to continue $600 worth of other payments for fundraising.
Believe me, we're not going there. And if you wish to proceed, we have an officer that can handle that.
Okay, and their Fair Political Practice Commission can intervene as well. Let's talk a little bit about Title II. These are very difficult political times. There's no question about it. Businesses are having trouble right now. Banks are having trouble right now. The economic crisis is causing all kinds of problems. But I think it's important to recognize that this isn't a new problem with Title II. That Title II failed to pay their taxes as early as 2006. If you go to the State of California Franchise Tax Board list of the top 250 delinquent taxpayers in the state, you will discover that Title II is number 19. They never paid their 2006 income taxes. They're the number one tax delinquent in Santa Cruz County. They are number one tax delinquent here in Scotts Valley. They seem to make a lot of lists. They're number 39 on the list of 45 worst slumlords in the Bay Area. They're number 12. They're in the Dirty Dozen list for slumlords for Oakland. Title II and the owner, H.David, according to SEC filings, are currently under investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission for potential security fraud. Title II and H.David were sued by the state of California, and in December of this past year, the Corporations Commission of the state won a lawsuit against Title II and summarily dismissed their business license for the CMR Fund 3, again claiming security violations. This is not your average business that is struggling. This is not your average taxpayer that is having difficulty paying their tax bill. The tax records show that the property has a value of somewhere around $4.5 million. That's what the tax records show. But this property is pledged on $28 million of loans. $4.5 million property value, and this is pledged as collateral on $28 million worth of loans. This is not your average businessman who's had some difficulty and is struggling right now. This is someone that the state has sued, someone that the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is investigating, someone who has gone way above board in leveraging a property with a value of $4.5 million to $28 million. This is an organization that in addition owes the city of Scotts Valley not just for taxes, but also for the environmental impact report. Taylor Bateman of the City Planning Office sent a letter to this organization telling them that they would owe $126,000 on the EIR, and the city allowed Title II to pay only $100,300. The city is moving forward with this. The city is railroading this down the throat of the taxpayers. The city is not being responsive to this issue. The city needs to recognize that this is not the type of person we want to do business with here. The city needs to recognize and take action. And actually, I'm interested in the city attorney's comments because previously she told me that the city could sue. I think it is time that the city stop all work on this project. They stopped the environmental impact report until the city is paid. The Planning Commission just recently approved a one-year extension on their design review. The Planning Commission did not have to do that. The Planning Commission did that because this is being railroaded through. We need to wake up. We need to stop this. Thank you very much.